What's up? Can you guys hear me?
Yep,
All right, what's up?
I can hear you, so everybody can hear you. So, I didn't watch too much. I was at the front doing splits and whatever, getting it ready. But overall, how'd you feel about that? About the Cobalt match, both winners and grands?
Okay, so
We before we say this, he was the person that we kind of all figured you're going to be playing. He's kind of like the biggest threat you're going to go against when you came down here.
right.
So yeah, what do you think about that?
Um, I don't know. I feel like all right. So we played about 3 sets last year. We played at this tournament called New Fish,
Mm.
and if anybody's watched my little like mini documentary, there's a set in there of me losing to him at the end at Pound, and so I took a set at New Fish. So I knew I could beat him. I knew it in the back of my mind. I knew I could beat him. I know it's been that way for a while, but I feel like because I played him before, I had somewhat of an idea of how he plays. Colin does not play like any other Fox. If you've ever played against Colin or you see him play, you know that he's just absolutely nuts. So at first, it might have thrown me off, but now I know. And I think all that knowledge really helped me just like get into the groove and like understand where I had to be, understand what generally he would do. And so I just played the way I play. I don't really want to be like an aggressive player or a defensive player. Like I don't want to be able to be put into a category like that. Like a lot of people say about Mango's Fox or DJ Nintendo's Fox, for example. I want to be like a control Fox. Like that's kind of my goal, is to just play completely around, like shape to the mold of what the other player is, and play completely against that. Like I don't want to throw people out their element. I just want to be able to beat what they have to throw at me, kind of. Like I want to be a brick wall, and I feel like that's the best way to go to be consistent. And so today, I don't know, I've been like in the moment, like I've been in the zone, as people call it. I've been in the zone all day, practicing even when I'm not in the game, just focusing whenever I'm having thoughts. I try to just enjoy the moment for what it is, drop any thoughts that happen. And I think it showed in the way I was playing. I was very simple. Our winner's set was, I think, a lot more cleaner on my part. He's nuts. He's an insane player.
Crazy,
His peak is kind of nuts.
He's
I'm
wild.
I'm glad I didn't let him get on the roll or anything like that, because if Colin makes you uncomfortable, he goes in. Like he doesn't stop going in.
Yeah.
Yo, nice to see you. So it was crazy.
Yeah,
Florida's been crazy, yo. Thanks for this
All right,
opportunity,
later.
by the way.
Of
Really
course.
appreciate it.
Of course.
See you, Zanine.
Thank you for wanting to come out. It's always nice, and it's good because for one, a lot of people who don't normally get to travel, who don't normally get to do the things that either the top players get to do or people with sponsors, they get to experience for a very good price, top players like yourself coming in and playing in our local community.
It's a great opportunity for the scene, for your local scene, and for me,
Yeah,
it's
being
great.
able to come down, get some good practice. Genesis is next weekend.
Yeah, Genesis. That's what I'm practicing for.
Yeah, you got a lot of good stuff today.
Yeah.
And I mean, it's nice of you to I appreciate it for on your end, being able to come out here and being able to play with everybody like you did, So that's what I
Yeah.
like.
Thanks a lot. I really appreciate
Yeah,
it.
of course.
Everybody in Florida so far, like, because Colin's not. A lot of viewers probably don't realize that Central Florida and Southern Florida are really far away.
Yeah.
So I had to contact Colin beforehand and see if he was going. I mean, like, I already booked the flight before, and then I was like, oh yeah, by the way, I'm going to this. He was like, of course I'll go.
Yeah.
I think Plup would be here too, but he's
He's
in NorCal.
Plup.
He's in NorCal.
Yeah, he's busy.
He's busy. Yeah, he's busy. He's busy taking NorCal's money, hang out with his girlfriend.
Take 'em.
Shout out to
Take
Liz.
their money. Yeah.
But I wish he was here. But
Yeah.
it's been great no matter what. I got to play a ridiculous amount of great players. There's so many legends that come too. I heard Mike G talking about how he wants to get back into it. He wants to play a lot. He's trying to get better. He's trying to get good again.
Yep.
And when I heard that, like, I was just like, damn, that's exactly what I want to hear from, especially from a region like Florida. Like, you guys have they have, like, this right here, just this monthly is huge. It's not we're just starting to get this now in New York and in Connecticut. We're starting to get these opportunities. So it's sick to see the small local scenes that aren't California grow to this point.
Yeah.
But, yeah, I really appreciate the opportunity. I'm glad I performed up to my expectations.
You won it all?
I won it all.
Won it?
Oh, man, I only dropped a game in the winners semis, winners finals, grand finals. I mean, hopefully you guys have a lot of like nationals, like CEO and all those. Like,
CEO of Dreamland coming up
so
in
I
April.
hope to see you soon, like
Yeah, no,
relatively soon.
if I'm not at Dreamland, I'll definitely be at CEO.
Oh, this also really helps for my freaking flight to Sweden because winning, I try not to think about the money. It really takes your mind out of where you need to be. If you're concerned about anything other than the moment, then it takes away from your
Mhm.
performance. So I think that the fact that I won, it all links back to me like not worrying about winning.
You got
Um,
some pretty big money today too.
yeah, that's what I'm
Yeah.
really like. Yes, now I can go to Sweden without worrying, worrying
Mhm.
about paying small things. I
Yeah.
haven't booked my flight yet, but as soon as I get home, I'll do that and maybe even take a trip. Depending on how much money I won, don't tell the stream. Depending
Yeah.
on how much money I won, I might go to the UK for Kickstart and another tournament there.
Okay.
Yeah, so thanks for the opportunity. I would have
Of
just probably
course.
been at
Of
some
course.
local and it would have been like me and DJ Nintendo in finals,
Mhm.
It's
It's
not bad.
different.
It's
It's
just
different.
I'd just rather get the whole spectrum, I'm trying to
Yeah.
learn. So like I want to be
Exactly.
taken out of my comfort zone.
Okay. Well, that's about it. So thanks everybody for tuning in, and we're done with this monthly.
See you guys. Thanks for watching. Shout out to all my Connecticut people. I love you guys.